Oh, hi. I was just getting ready to have a snack, and I'm trying to decide which snack I want to have. Do I want the apple, or do I want my fruit snacks? I bet you would choose the fruit snacks, right? This week in Language Arts, we're learning about persuasion. Persuasion means when you try to convince somebody of something, or you try to get them to change their mind. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example as I choose my snack today. Now, I really love both of these snacks, but I need to decide which one I should have instead. Well, I really love apples because they're so shiny, and when you take a bite, they're so crunchy and so juicy. I also know that apples are pretty healthy, so it's a good healthy snack. Fruit snacks, on the other hand, while they're so delicious, they're not very healthy. They have a lot of sugar. They're not very good for your teeth either because they get stuck in your teeth, and then you gotta get your fingers in there and get them all unstuck from your teeth, and then you have to go brush your teeth. And so I think the better choice, the healthier choice, the yummier choice would be an apple. See? So what I just did right there was I was trying to persuade you or convince you that an apple would make a better snack. Another example of trying to persuade somebody or about something. So let's just say that you and your family were getting ready to make a puzzle. So these were your two choices. This one, or you could choose this one with a bridge. So let's say your brother or your sister wants to do the one with the bridge, but you want to do the one with the house and the flowers. So you have to decide or think of a way how to convince or persuade your brother or sister to choose this one, okay? You can't just say, well, I want to do this one because I like it better. You can't do that. You have to try to persuade them. So you might say something like, you know, the last time we did a puzzle, it was kind of the same as this one. It had the same colors, it had the same setting. This one is a lot different, and plus it's really pretty because of the spring flowers and the house. And after we fix it, we can put it in a frame and hang it in our living room, and it'll match our furniture. See? So you might be able to convince your brother or sister or your family to choose the one that you want. Let me give you one more example. Let's say it's cold outside and your mom wants you to wear this jacket because it's nice and thick and it has a hoodie. But you don't want to wear that thick jacket. You want to wear this one that doesn't have a hoodie. So you can't just say, I don't want to wear that jacket. You have to convince your mom why this jacket would be better for you. So you might say something like, Mom, I want to wear this jacket because it's so much easier to put on and take off. Plus, if I get hot, I can tie it around my waist. See? And then it won't get lost. When I wear this jacket, it's so thick, so hot, and then when I try to put it on, it's so hard to put on. And then when it's time to take it off, it messes up my hair. So that's why I don't want to wear this jacket. See? So you use your words to persuade or convince somebody of why you choose one thing over another. Do you understand? So that's what we're working with this week. So as you write your papers about why you like a certain food or a certain game or a certain toy the best, try to write why you like it, okay? Don't just write because it's delicious or because I love it. Give me more examples, okay? Be more specific. In science this week, we're learning about measurement. Now, when I hear the word measurement, right away I think about a ruler because a ruler helps me to measure things. But there are different kinds of measurement, and that's what we're going to be exploring this week in science. The first kind of measurement that we're going to talk about is length. Now, length tells you how long something is, okay? I've collected, and this is what you're gonna be doing. You're gonna be collecting several articles from your home. So I've got all these different objects that I've collected. And what I wanna do is I wanna put them in line from shortest to longest, okay? So that's gonna take some comparing. I have all these objects. First, I'm gonna start off with the shortest object, and I think it's definitely this clip. What do you think? Okay, so I'm gonna lay the clip first. Now I'm gonna go back on this object, and let's see, it's either between my flashlight, this ice cream scoop, or this bottle of water. Let's see. Oh, definitely the bottle of water. So that would be next. Okay, I'm gonna use the... And then, which one do you think would be next? I agree. The flashlight would definitely be next. So I'm gonna lay that there. I've got the ice cream scoop, and I've got my Kleenex box. Which one do you think would be next? I agree. Definitely the ice cream scoop. And then next one. You're right, the Kleenex box. All right, the objects left. I've got my ruler, I've got my American flag, and I've got my cane. Which one of these three things do you think would be next? I agree, the ruler would definitely be next. Yep, the American flag. And the last object would be this cane, which is probably, oh yeah, barely gonna fit there. And now all the objects are in line from shortest to longest, okay? So that is length. The next kind of measurement we're gonna talk about is capacity. Capacity. Capacity means how much will it hold? Now here I've put some different containers. They're all different sizes. And I filled them all with water. Okay, well, they're not all completely filled. I want you to look at each container and tell me which container do you think is holding the most? Which container is holding the most? Okay. Now, I bet you're thinking this one, right? Because look, it's filled all the way up to the very, very top. Which one do you think is holding the least? Take a look again. Which one do you think is holding the least? I agree. I think this one is definitely holding the least. But guess what? We are wrong. They are all holding exactly the same amount of water. Yes, the only reason that this one looks like it's holding the least is because this one has a greater capacity. It can hold a lot more than this one, okay? But they are both holding the exact amount of water. So this one has the greatest capacity, and this one has the least capacity. Do you understand? All right, the last form of measurement we're gonna be talking about is weight, okay? And that's not my favorite one. But anyway, weight tells you if something is heavy or light, okay? Now, sometimes we can look at two objects. Look at these two pans that I have on my stove. And I can look at the objects with my eyes and I can probably guess that this pan is bigger, so it must be heavier. But when I actually go and pick this pan up, it actually feels pretty light. And then I go and pick this smaller pan up and oh my gosh, it's actually heavier. And if I hold my arms out, oh, see, this one goes down. It's so heavy. This one is definitely heavier than this one, okay? So sometimes the size of something does not determine its weight. Let me show you another example. Look at these two bottles. Do you see? This bottle is a little bit taller than this one. But when I pick this bottle up, it's so light. And when I pick this bottle up, it's heavier. Do you see that? And the reason it's heavier, can you guess why? Because this one is almost empty. So I had to go and buy a new one. See, this one is brand new. And that's why it's heavier, because it's filled to the top with the powder in there, okay? So you cannot just look at two objects and say, well, this one's bigger, so it must be heavier. You have to actually hold them, okay? Let me show you one more example of what I mean. See these two objects? The ball is bigger than this weight. But when I pick up the ball, oh, so light. And this weight, oh, actually weighs 10 pounds. That's heavy. Okay? So in order to find out if something is heavy or light, you have to actually pick them up and compare them. Okay? So that's what you're going to be doing in science this week. All right? I hope you have fun exploring measurement. We'll see you next time.